Hello, good morning everyone and welcome to webinar on behalf of Horkating College family. Respected speakers, respected principal of our college and dear participant. The webinar is organized by Horkating College Library in association with Assam College Librarians Association. The webinar is intended as an awareness program on online e-resources, and we are fortunate to have Professor Sanjay Kumar Singh sir, Head of the Department of Library and Information Science, Guwahati University. Dr. Prasanto Kumar Dekha, General Secretary of ACLA and Librarian of KC Das Commerce College, Guwahati, and Dr. Birendra Pal, Coordinator ICT Cell, ACLA, Librarian of Koliabar College, with us as a speaker, who will talk about the topic. For giving this opportunity to us through online platform during nationwide lockdown due to COVID-19. I would like to thank respected principal of our college and ACLA. Now I would like to request our principal sir to deliver the inaugural speech. Sir, please have the microphone.
Hello.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of Horkating College, I welcome you to this webinar on the use of online resources. I thank the Assam College Librarian Association for their collaboration with our college in organizing this webinar. I think at this very moment is a very relevant step, and I'm sure that the webinar will be participants with the students period. We all understand the sense of online resources in the present day moment very easily, and the areas these things can be easily accessed. I think is that most of we don't have the required knowledge where to search the resources. Some regarding the net problem and other things there. But personally feel that resources have made the way very easy for us, for all of us, for all the categories of people, for students, for teachers, even being an administrator. During this period, I have tried different online resources and try to communicate even our students that these are the things you can learn during this period. So I think this Assam College Library Association has taken a very nice step, and only thing is that we should try to increase the accessibility of these resources so that during period like this, our students, our researchers, all people can be immensely benefited from these resources. I'm very happy that our college has taken the initiative with Assam College Librarian Association to organize this webinar, and I don't want to say much because the resources persons are there. They will give you detail of the resources. So with these few words and thanking you all, I want to conclude my speech and declare this webinar started. Thank you.
Thank you, Principal sir. Now I would like to request Dr. Prasanto Kumar Dekha sir to deliver his speech.
Thank you. Honorable Principal, Dr. Apurva Soika sir, resource person of today's program, Professor Sanjay Kumar Singh, HOD Library and Information Science, Guwahati University, and he's also librarian in charge in KK Hendrick Library, Guwahati University, and also Honorable Advisor of Assam College Library Association, Dr. Birendra Pal, Convener ICT Cell, ACLA, Librarian Koliabar College, respected faculties of this college, and participant of this webinar. On behalf of ACLA, I welcome all of you to this program. So all of you know that during this lockdown period, it is noticed that all education institutions are closed across the country. The society is at a great loss in entire areas. Our students have had to make bigger adjustments, as learning has always been in classrooms which they cannot go to now. Besides, many of them may not be that well equipped with technology tools and available remote learning systems. Here and other way the digital India vision of the government is emerging as a vital instrument for solving the present crisis due to the COVID-19. The lockdown has accelerated adopting the digital technology. This is how the education institutions, analytical computer data management method, and institution online education solution have been forced to work in tandem and improve the quality and delivery time to try and handle this situation. This is an ideal time, I think, to experiment and deploy new tools to make education delivery meaningful to students who cannot go to the campus. It's a chance to be more efficient and productivity while developing new and improved professional skills through online learning and assessment. It is also a fact that the use of technology in education is resulting in different concepts in the system. For instance, of more teacher-centric education to student-centric education. Looking at all challenge of college and schools being start government of India as well as state government and private players have already regularly been publishing information on various initiatives undertaken by ministries like MSID, Department of Technical Education, NCRT, and others who have support and benefited our students. A few of the initiatives are Swayam online course for research students, MOOCs for non-technology courses, ED Patsala, or e-content containing module on the social science, arts, fine, uh, natural, natural and mathematical science, CNC, DC YouTube channels, Vidyavan, a database of experts who provide information to the prospective collaboration to enhance the employability skill among students in collaboration with education technology companies and National Digital Library NDL, a repository of learning resource with single window facilities. Many noteworthy initiatives have taken up like free and open source software for education, uh, Google Classroom, e-English speaking, etc. Keeping all of these, the Assam College Library Association ECLA has taken a series of initiatives for capacity building of our college libraries as well as academic faculties. So it's online initiative. So our main motto is for creating more awareness to use of online e-resources and interactive MS study among the library professionals, research principals, and all academic community. We are providing this service voluntary, and it is a modest contribution from us to academic community of Assam. I'd like to request all participants to subscribe our SLA YouTube channels also, where we have already uploaded different educational videos for the academic community that may help all of you exploring different types of knowledge. And I'm happy to inform you that during this lockdown period already we have successfully completed 7 numbers of this type of webinar on awareness of uses of different resources in different colleges in institutions of Assam. All the technical leads and handled by our ICT team and association, our institution under the guidance of our Dr. Vedapal, the convener of ICT. And we are thinking in future also providing some time of online programs in different colleges among the students also. I offer my heartfelt thanks to the resource person, Dr. Sanjay Kumar Singh, to the Department of Library Information Science, And he is a very busy person, and I'm very thankful to him that he giving us this his valuable time. And Dr. Virendra Pal, Librarian College, and coordinator of ICT cells, without his contribution, it is not possible for us to organize such type of program. The board resource person will cover some most important MSID recommended digital research, which have already I have mentioned. Hope you are all to be benefited from today's session. At the end, I would like to offer my special gratitude to the principal sir. I know he's a very dynamic person, and today morning I have visited your website also. I have seen lots of initiative taken from your college. Some e-books also installed in your website also. I have noticed that. It is very good. I request uh, after this program you will be refined to do something new for our online classes and online services. At the end, I once again welcome all the participants to this webinar, and I'm sure all of you will be benefited from this online discussion. Thank you all. Thank you, Vedra.
Thank you, Dr. Deka sir, to your valuable speech. Now I would like to request Professor Sanjay Kumar Singh sir to deliver his speech. Respected participant, before delivering his speech, I would like to introduce him with all of you in very briefly. He is associated with noble job of teaching since July 1997 in Guwahati University. Professor Sanjay Kumar Singh sir is a very prominent scholar and head of the Allies Department of Guwahati University and librarian in charge Krishnakanta Hondikoi Library, Guwahati University. We are very grateful to him for his giving us time from busy schedule. I hand over to Singh sir for continuing today's webinar.
Thank you, madam. So, audible? Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes, sir.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. So, a very warm good morning, because in the raining season, it's raining since 2 or 3 days. So, it is a warm good morning to all of you. And Honorable Principal Sir, Dr. Apurva Saikia, Principal of Farkating College, and Mrs. Gayatri Burua, Librarian of Farkating College, Dr. Prasanta Kumar Deka, the General Secretary of ACLA, and who is taking all the initiative for bringing such type of things in front of you since the lockdown is started. And then Dr. Virendra Pal, who is the technical man behind this type of activities. So Virendra Pal and Prasanta Deka is doing a lot of job for the development of library professions and making aware all the allied professionals as well as teachers and other library professionals of our state, not only states, Northeast India, and to some extent to India also. So this is a good thing that during lockdown period, all of you are busy with such type of activities and something you are learning new. And this lockdown has taught us many new things, which is very important for each and everyone. So let me start. The topic, as you know, it is given to you is that awareness on online e-resources in lockdown due to the COVID pandemic. So let me start with the quotation of Mahatma Gandhi. All of you know it, father of nation of India, of our country. So he said that my heart is drawn backwards and forwards between the spinning wheels and books. So he has compared the charkha with the spinning wheel of charkha with the books and how it is being decimated. So I think he has rightly said about these activities, what we are witnessing now. So this is one of the most important area for us. Now let me go to the topic directly or indirectly, which is related to our this. So one point that which is appearing in your this PPT is that lockdown. Yes, next slide. Lockdown. The time and tide wait for none. So time is precious for all of us, and we know it that tide is not waiting for anybody. So that just like this, we are wasting or utilizing our time for the last 2 months. It is up to us whether we are benefited or not. So you are the best judge for that. So whatever you have done, something you are learning it. The people like Prasanta Deka and Virendra Pal and other also like Suraj Gogoi is also taking that type of things. So in all over India, you will find there is a tsunami of the seminars, and everybody is busy since morning to evening conducting seminar, attending seminar, etc. like this. So there is a sea change in the inverse of knowledge. You can say that there is no area untouched where knowledge is not there. Knowledge is flowing, and you have to pick up the knowledge according to your requirement, according to the choice. Only thing is that you have to know it, how to utilize it, how to require it. For example, if as a layman point of view, if you are searching anything through the Google, many people used to say Google uncle, like that type of things. You don't know anything, I ask Google uncle. So you type anything in the Google, you are getting the information quickly. But the thing is that how much quickly you are getting it, and how much filtered information you are getting it. That is a big question mark. So Google gives you the information in few seconds, lakhs of information. Out of that lakhs of information, which one is important for you? That needs filtering. That needs some technique to filter, and that needs to give you some pinpointed information, which is very, very essential for our professional colleagues as well as teaching community, etc. So in this regard, this library is not untouched. The library is playing a major role to deliver you the information in pinpointed way, in this way or that way. So there are various relation to various revolution took place in the world. So you may be knowing in India also we had that green revolution, then white revolution, then industrial revolution. So quickly I shall just point out next slide. Next slide, Bender. Next, yeah. Quickly I shall point out some information related to the industrial revolution. So here, see here, industrial revolution is here divided into four parts. Number one is 1700. In the beginning of 1700, the steam engine was invented, and that was the first industrial revolution. And consequently, the second industrial revolution, which took in 1800s, and the electricity, the most powerful thing which we are using, everybody is depending in our country on the second industrial revolution, that is electricity. And the third one is computing. Because of that, you are here. Okay, there's digital technology, electronic devices, all those type of things were invented and came into limelight in 1990s. And today, what we are witnessing? We are witnessing the intelligence-like thing. 5G technology is not yet started properly in our country, but see the impact of 4G and 5G, which is going to come. That is artificial intelligence, 3D printing, and so on. That type of technology we are using it. And because of that, during this lockdown period, earlier, see, Skype was used for conducting such type of program for multinational companies and big industries and institutions, just for conducting the viva, conducting the high-profile meeting, etc. But see, today there are n number of nowadays that type of websites available in our in the web, and you can download any of these. Some of them you can purchase. Some of them are free, but we are having some limitations, and you are able to access throughout the world with each other. And this is one of the examples that Zoom platform we are using for our day-to-day activities. Next slide. Next.
Yes.
Yeah. So our life cycle. See the life cycle. In the life cycle, when you talk about the life cycle during this COVID period, just I would like to correlate that we are learning. We have learned anything in the school level or college level, and you have become a man. You got a job. You are working in different organizations, institutions, association, and after doing lots of service, 20, 30 years of service, then you are retiring, superannuated from your job. But in between, what happens? That again, next, what happened? No, prior to that. Okay, let it be there. So in between, what happened? So what you have learned in your school days or college days, everything is changed. Everything is the new format, new design, new model. So you have to unlearn those things and again relearn the new things. Then only you can cooperate with the society, you can go step by step with the society. For example, when this computer came, so nobody was willing to start with the computer. Nobody was willing to learn with the computer. Now see, everybody is fond of the computer. Without computer, without a smartphone, mobile phone, your life is not started since morning. After rising from your bed, you find that many people are rising with mobile phones in their hands. That type of things are going on throughout the country. So here the message goes that our life cycle is completely changed, and whatever we have learned, we have forgotten it, and we have learned new things. And then you are after learning the new things, then we are providing the services to our students, to our clientele, to our users. Teachers are imparting the information in this era of this what we can call it credit and grading system, semester system, because student and teacher has no time. Because of explosion of literature and number of literatures are available throughout the world. So only this library or e-resources are the place from where you will get the relevant information. And when you know, then only you can guide your students. You can give the assignments to the students. So these learning, unlearning things are completely a part of our life cycle, and because of that we are surviving. And this is our new role in this COVID area, lockdown area. So our traditional job, everybody has their own traditional job, and now new responsibility has taken up during this lockdown period by learning how to handle this Zoom platform or any electronic devices or any smartphone, etc., so that you can be attending live programs, and you can taking part, you can participate in this or perform other activities. Some of the persons I have seen that they are creating new videos, they are uploading in the YouTube, etc. These are the all new responsibilities come this way or that way to all the people, maybe in service, may not be in service, maybe student, maybe teachers, whatever they are. Now, when you after the post-COVID, what will happen? See, traditional jobs as well as new responsibilities. When you add this, the new job titles comes, and what will be the new job titles? You have to define yourself in this changing world, technological changing world, and everything is dependent upon the electronic resources, e-resources, maybe offline, whatever it is, online, whatever it is. Next. So, e-resources. When we talk about the e-resources are the bundles of information in the digital form, compiled all information together in the digital form, and those are available in the form of electronic publishing, electronic serials, journals, periodicals, electronic books, electronic documents, and many more things are there, which you imagine, which you are using knowingly or unknowingly also. So the life is now dependent upon the electronic resources in the offline mode or online mode, whatever we call it. Next. So this is simple definition of this, that as I already told you, it is a bundle of information which are published in digital form and can be used in offline as well as online mode. And with this link, some links are provided to you, some web resource sites are provided to you, and you are going there, you are checking it, you are getting the information, you are downloading it, and you are using for your own purpose. The thing is that how to do it, that portion in the technical part, in the demo person, Virender Pal will tell you in detail. Next. So it has become one of the quickest and the largest segment of the digital collection, which is increasing every day because of the exposure of literature. And besides that, we are having open access initiative also, which has made easier to reach the hands of an individual person or information seeker in such a way that we are not depending upon other people. Only thing is that you have to know how to handle the system. Next. Yeah. These are some of the sources of electronic resources. As I have told you that you can read it in online mode, offline mode. When you are reading in the online mode, that means you are connected with the hyperlink or websites, and the live moment you are enjoying it. But if you want to read it in the afterwards, after internet connection is over or in your leisure time, free time, then you can store those information in CDs, DVDs, hard disks. These are some of the devices. And here, important thing is that electronic thesis and dissertations, and this thing will again discuss in that Sodhganga, so I'm not going to tell loss over time. So here, one thing is mentioned about digital library and NDL. This is one of the most important initiative nowadays being taken and being utilized by all the personal teachers, maybe teachers, students, whoever are. So this will be shown directly on the live mode by the Dr. Virender Pal, and creation of institutional repositories. So you are using the social media platform for such type of information, collection of information, dissemination of information like this. Next. eSooth Sindhu. eSooth Sindhu is a consortium of InfibNet. Its website is www.infibnet.ac.in. When you go to this site, you will find lots of information related to academic activities being performed or being disseminated by the InfibNet Center. So eSooth Sindhu and this Enlist program. Enlist program is one of the program for colleges basically, where you will get the information about 6,000 to 10,000 journals, you can say that, and about 31,35,000 books, e-books. Under eSooth Sindhu, same thing, 10,000 journal, 31,35,000 books are there, and yeah, it is 20 resources from 22 databases, resources from 22 sources, and 4 databases are available, which are very, very useful. But this eSooth Sindhu is generally basically for the universities, and the Enlist is for the colleges. Next. You are going back. Yeah. So there is no area untouched or left out where electronic resources are not available. Take any subject, whatever available in this world or universe, you will get the electronic resources in many ways. Next. Yeah. There are some open access e-resource management or initiative, what we can call it. So here, what we have seen, as I told you, that during the this traditional system of classroom teaching and teaching in the environment where the credit and grading system is going on, the examination system is going on. So you have seen that need and attitude of the users are totally changed when you are basically using the offline resources, and when you are using online resources, or when you are using the printed form of documents. It will completely change. So students are nowadays motivated towards online use of e-resources, and it is the teacher who has to guide to the student in this. Because many teachers in the colleges, in the schools, in the universities, you have seen that online classes are going on by using different online platforms. And in many cases, we have seen that students are benefited, but we cannot claim that all 100% students are benefited because of the limited infrastructure, limited technology, and moreover the speed and availability of the net connection, internet connection. So this is one of the hindrances we are facing. These are the problem we are facing. So some of the students are unable, being interested to join the courses, but unable to utilize their sources because of the certain reasons. And here one thing is important, that 27 crore 43 lakh 76,000 and 478 e-books available from the open source, and that information gives that every minute the 50 books are added to this open source platform. So it is very, very important for us who don't know about the world how many documents are being published and how many documents are available in the market. So this shows the efficiency and caliber of the publishing house as well as librarian friends and the teachers who are using it. Yes, next. So these are some of the directories, simple, just giving you some idea about that. These are all e-resources. Through this directory, all e-resources are available. So the first one here is given directory of Open Access Journal, DOAJ, and it is world's biggest and largest online platform, open access platform, where you can get this journal, online journal of different languages, different subjects. And next one is Open Access Books. So here also we'll get the information related to the books. And those two examples will be shown by Dr. Brinderpal when he will show the demo, etc., and will present it act as a resource person. And others are all sources which you can use. You can test it after the session is over. Next. So same thing, you can use it after the session, and these are all very, very important. Next. These are only the slides which are showing to you, the website which are showing to you. And this is again Open Access Journal repository and search engines through which you are getting, we will be able to get information for your activities, etc. So DOAJ, I have already told you, this is NISCARE online periodical repository. This is related to science and technology basically. And this IGNO e-resources, this is basically for the students, teachers, for all. Because all of you know that IGNO is the world's, India's biggest and largest distance mode of education platform. And they are having their self-learning material of all branches of knowledge, whatever they are dealing with, whatever degree, diploma, certificate they are producing it or imparting it. So we'll get the books, full textbooks of self-learning materials, etc. here. Only thing is that you have to enter into the eGyanCourse site or go to the IGNO site, and through that you enter into the eGyanCourse. Only thing, again, problem may be there that you may not be allowed. So you may be allowed as a guest, or you may be allowed just for temporary purpose. Otherwise, if you know the if you are entering through your friends' help, those who are the students of IGNO, then in that case you will be able to do properly. But I have seen that you can use it for different purposes. Earlier it was completely free, and these e-resources are completely free. But as you know that there are some antisocial elements in the society everywhere, you will find that. So that type of people, they have started downloading it and they started printing and selling in the market. So that type of things has come to the notice, and now this is not allowed by the host to allow easily to take all the information. So next slide, please. And information site is already there. This is open access, open knowledge sources, etc. Which I have already told you earlier, that www.pdf-drive.net. Here, this is the example where 27 crores 43 lakh 76,478 books are available. E-books are available, and you can download it freely. Every minute these 50 books are added. This figure goes on changing every now and then, as you have seen that 50 books can be added in this list, and you can access billions of books, as I have already told you. And search is very simple. You can search through the author and title. Next. So there are some of the useful website online educational support, and you can get the help. Just an example here. Let me cite here. The first one is www.khanacademy.org. So Khan Academy is one of the online platform where the academic information, educational information are imparted. And latest at the end, you have seen that www.byju's.com. So Byju's is the latest. Every day you are getting advertisement in the newspaper, in the television, in all channels you will find this type of things are there. And youtube.com.education. So there are many learned people, many learned professors, teachers, assistant professors, associate professors, librarians, and other academic activities who are preparing the courses, online courses, and uploading in the YouTube. And according to your requirement, according to the choice, you can download it. And as you know that Assam Library Association, College Library Association is hosting this. So they are having their own YouTube site. So you can go there and you can see the many things they have uploaded there, and which will be useful for all the students, teachers, and other professionals also. So these are like that. These are some of the these web addresses and websites which can be used. Next. So regarding the ebook, Project Gutenberg, IW, the World ICOM, Creative Commons, National Digital Library, Directory of Open Access Journal for Science, NPTEL, like that type of things are there. So Project Gutenberg and National Digital Library and DOAB, etc. will be shown to you live by Pendra Pal. So in his session, you will find detail about this. Next. So there are some book sites which are available free of cost in the website. These are all open source, where www.bookboon.com, ebook.com. These are some many addresses of the book sites. Some these sites goes on changing every now and then. Sometimes maybe in just a modernization, or sometimes in site is under repair, like that of things you may get. But most of the sites are working, and they are also updating every now and then. So few of them may not work, but always most of them are working. So you can have a look on that later on. Yes, next. These are online education support, and this is just like that. Some information related to the university, etc. These are some mere examples. There are many things like that. This is just like a awareness, like things that when you see this, you will be more attracted towards that. You will be more interested towards that. So you can go and surf, and you will go from one platform to another platform till your interest or till your purposes meet. Next. So these are some of the sites of question and answer. You can put your question, or already questions and answers are there. You see it, and you can contact the person also. So these are some of the slides for that type of thing. See, collect.com, then answer.com, wikipedia.com. So many things are there which are very, very useful. Next. Yeah, these are search sites about .com, all the way, Alta Vista. Next, your Google platform, etc. So you can use these are all types of search engine, etc. That are also useful, and you can use for your own purpose. This is one of the important sites to know about the different people's big personalities, who's who, world's who's who, international who's who, like that type of things. If you want to know about the person, place, what is their activity, etc., you can use that type of sites, and that will be really helpful for you. Yes, next. And some news agencies, so ABC News, CBS News, CNN News, and New York Times, etc. So New York Times, if you want to read the New York Times, you go to this particular site, like that you are using Assam Tribune or any local newspaper every day in the online form. So when you are using for your purpose, it's good, but when you are downloading and you are disseminating and sharing that to other friends and other known person, then it becomes the violation of digital right and copyright. This type of things that happened during lockdown period. When this lockdown started, every day 20-25 papers were being uploaded in the WhatsApp group, and that was shared by each and every person, from one person to another group, one group to another group. So there was a huge loss to the newspaper and industry, print as well as electronic media. And then there was an advisory issued by that newspaper agency that nobody can share these newspapers or electronic resources published by the print media, maybe electronic or this, and only individual person can read it. So now we will find that after just before 10 to 15 days back, that was given. Now we are not seeing any such type of things are available in the website. So only you can go to that particular site and you can download it, you can use it. Next slide, please. Yeah, this is medical information which are very important. Health A to Z. This is this highlighted one, bold one is now under construction or under repairing, etc. You can say that. Today I have not checked. So what is the position? I don't know. But before yesterday, it was not functioning. But others, Kids Doctor, then Med Explorer, Medicine Net, National Library of Medicine, etc. They are all working. You can go there and you can have the information. You can check it. Next slide. This is related to sports headlines. Sports. The bold one again, CNN Sports, that was not working just 2 days back. But what is happening today, I don't have any idea. But others are working like CBS Sports, ESPN Sports, Fox Sports, NBC. As I told you, some of them may work, some of them may not work because of the technical problems. Next slide, please. But all are useful. That is important. E-thesis and dissertation with an project is there. So it is old project. I will not highlight on that. So let me go to the Source Ganga directly. Source Ganga is the repository of thesis and dissertations of Infinite Center. Here you will get 270,000 theses from different subjects, and from those universities we have signed the MOU. And in Assam, Guwahati University, we are having 5,200 journal uploaded there. And besides that, we are having this open thesis. We are having open access thesis dissertations where lots of theses are available, which are very useful for the budding research scholars or the new teachers or any teachers who are in person who want to go for research, want to do PhD. So they will get the guidelines. They can download the full text, and that will be really helpful. That is really helpful for all the persons who are interested to do research in the future. Next slide. This was on the next slide. I have already told this thing. Next slide. Yeah, online class platform. This type of things are going on here. We are using this lecture is using on Zoom platform. So there are various. Some of them I have mentioned here. So all the different agents platforms are attending using such type of platform. Next slide. So there should be some vision. There should be some vision for electronic resources. So every obstacle is an opportunity. Like in lockdown is an obstacle for us. So that has given the opportunity, and because of that opportunity change, you have seen the change in the society. So that is why it is mentioned here. Every change is inevitable, and every change brings new opportunity. So this change has brought a new opportunity that we are using this platform, and everybody is. Day after day, everybody is becoming familiar with this technology, and everybody is becoming master of that. So earlier you were in different comfort zone. Now you are in different comfort zone. That's why this particular point is mentioned here. Come out from your comfort zone and make yourself busy in different activities, and we are all enjoying what we are or what we have earlier. So this is one of the good messages from this. And don't worry for the success. Success is on the other side of your comfort zone. So when you come out from your comfort zone, next slide, comfort zone, then you will find that you are a changed man completely. And that to conclude here, I would like to just say, think globally and think act locally. This is the message of the Prime Minister also, and this is being done. You have seen now every house that they are making their own mask. Earlier we are purchasing mask by paying 200, 300 rupees, even 500, 600 rupees. Then 50 rupees, 40 rupees. Now it is available in 10 rupees, 15, 20 rupees also. Everybody is making masks. That is a local. Think globally and act locally, and use of e-resources are increasing day by day, which is very, very important. Just for yourself, for myself, for everybody. This personal learning plan, you make a plan of personal learning, and this is the 4 points which is given here for personal learning. That is what you need to learn, what you need to why you need to learn, how you are going to learn it, and what is the time frame to learn it. This is a question for all of us. This is a question for all the academic fraternity. You think in your home, you think and tell your children, tell your students that these are the plan we are going to do and we are going to implement in this lockdown period. Next slide. Next slide, please, Brendan.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, during lockdown period, this is the only message which is given to you. Time is up. It is the best investment you will ever make during this lockdown period. The 4 points which I have given you, and utilize these resources. Every day, new things are coming up, and nobody can become the master of these e-resources. Nobody can become the master of e-learning. It is every day trial and error method. You go and searching and surfing, and you will find always new things, and you will become master of that new things in your level, in your domain, etc. So this is the best time to invest you will ever make in your life. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to the Marketing College, to the ACLA, and all the persons who is listening this lecture. Thank you very much to all of you.
Thank you, sir, for your very informative speech.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your very informative speech. Now I would like to request to Dr. Birender Pal, librarian of Kolyaba College. He has participated in many infinite training programs at Gujarat University. I request to Dr. Birender Pal to deliver his speech.
Yes, thank you, madam, and thank you. It's a great honor for me because with us, our honorable teacher, Professor Sanjay Kumar Singh sir is there, and it's a great honor to be part with him, and it's a great honor for me to share the same dice with Sanjay Kumar Singh sir. Really, sir, thank you very much. And just we want to move to the next part of this program that is called different online e-resources. We will be talking about the Swayam, we will be talking about Swayam Prabha, we will be talking about APG Pathshala, we will be talking about a National Digital Library of India, and then most important part of component is Enlist. We'll be talking about Enlist and then open access e-resources, and even some of the school e-resources. We'll show some like NCRT and DISA app. So in this way, we will move one by one. Just cooperate with me, and it will take hardly 20 to 22 minutes.
Dekha sir, kindly mute your mic. Okay. Sir, the screen is visible, Dekha sir?
Yes, it is visible.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you. So this is the website of Swayam. First of all, we have to move to this website. I'm going to the live demo and I will show you actually what is Swayam. Swayam Central is the official website where you can do your e-learning. Now, when you click this Swayam, then in simple form, what I want to make you understand what is Swayam. Swayam is a platform of e-learning where you can not only learn but also you will get certification. See, from the class 9 to postgraduate level, you can learn here. There is a provision and there is a provision of certification also, and it is a free of cost. You should not have to pay any money for this. So, and more than 10,000 special chosen faculty and teachers across the country are participating in this program. Then see what are the major bodies are participating in SWAYAM, like AICT, they are working for the engineering courses, NPTL, they are also for engineering, AICT is for technological courses, UGC is for postgraduate courses, CEC for undergraduate courses, similarly NCRT is for school education, NEOS is for open school education, IGNU is for out of school students. So in this way, these 9 partners are participating in the SWAYAM platform. See, in this way, if you categorize, then under school education, these 2 bodies are working. Then under distance education, you can say these 2 bodies are working. Under undergraduate education, these bodies are working, and under postgraduate education, these 4 bodies are working. Now, the basic question may be in your mind that how we can transfer our marks from other courses which we are taking from SWAYAM. See, Ministry of Human Resource Development has already given this guideline. You go through this guideline and you will understand better that how the marks will be incorporated, because if you are taking any course from Mumbai University, or if you are taking any course from Jadavpur University, or if you are taking any course from any universities, it is possible now to integrate your marks to your own universities. There are certain guidelines, provided your university should have certain policies for this. And see, even UGC has also given this guideline. Then even AICT has also given this guideline. So guideline is already available. Then there is a guideline for developing online courses for SWAYAM. If you are interested, if you are a faculty member, and if you want to develop your own MOOCs courses, then go through this guideline. It will help you what to do, how to make different groups, and how to make your courses. These guidelines are fully given, thus you access this guideline. So I will go to the next option, that is called all courses. Under this all courses, you will get 2 options. One, you will get the upcoming courses, and another you will get the ongoing courses. Upcoming courses means that those courses which are going to be conducted in future, and you can enroll for your participation for these courses. Participant, please mute your mic. Someone is unmute his mic. Please mute your mic. So see, if you want to have access to any of these courses, suppose you want to do a course on plant group, Dr. Arup Kumar Mitra, then you can join these courses. It will be starting from 31/5/2020. Just you go to this course and you join. Before joining, you have to enroll for these courses. How you will enroll, I will show you at the last. See, earlier there was an option called ARPIT, ARPIT. This option was removed last 2 to 3 days before. What was ARPIT? ARPIT is the annual refresher program in teaching, and the course which we are taking, refresher course in other HRDC center, the same course you can take through the SWAYAM platform, and the certification is fully equivalent as per the HRD center provided. So, and this courses is also approved by Government of Assam. So this was for the faculty members, what I was talking ARPIT. Now see, SWAYAM is not only limited to only English. It is also been extended to some other regional languages of India. See, in Bengali, Gujarati, Hindi, Kannada, Malayalam, Marathi, Tamil, Telugu. So these courses are already available in the regional languages. So you can go, you can access according to your requirement. Then the most important part of my presentation in the SWAYAM, I will show you Let's COVID-19 not stop your learning, continue with Swayam. That means during this COVID situation, which is epidemic, pandemic in the entire world, now what Swayam has done, they have categorized the different resources into the different platforms. If you are from engineering background, then you could go to this option. If you are from non-engineering background, then you go to this option. If you are from school education or higher secondary education, then you go for NCERT books. Similarly, secondary and senior secondary, there is an option you can access ebooks for class 1 to class 12 you will get from here. So similarly, lots of options are available under SWAYAM. SWAYAM is not only for higher education, respected participants, it starts from the class 9 level. So you can access different resources available in the SWAYAM platform. Now I will show you one courses on non-engineering. Once I will go to this option, then you will get two options, that is called postgraduate courses and then undergraduate courses. If you are a learner from postgraduate courses, then you go to this option and you choose your requirement. And if you are a learner from undergraduate courses, then you go to this any of this requirement. Suppose I want a educational materials on human rights and humanitarian law. Then you go to this option and you select any model you need for your learning purpose. See, this is the e-text. E-text means the PDF file in simple form we can understand. And this is the resource material prepared by the experts. The entire learning material on this topic is prepared by the expert and you can understand, you can go and you can download as per your requirement. Second thing, I will show you the self-learning. Self-learning means the video. Just you play this entire video and you can learn by yourself. So this video is prepared by Manipur University.
In 1946, the UN established the Commission on Human Rights as the principal policy-making body for human rights. Color, religion, language, or any other status.
So this was all about the undergraduate courses which I have shown through this non-engineering. Just go to non-engineering and you will get two options. One is undergraduate, another is called postgraduate, and you choose according to your requirement what subjects you need. See, there are lots of subjects: environmental, geology, cell biology, tourism, ICT skill. So you go to this option and you pick up your requirement from this list. So this was all about the learning materials. Now I will show you another important part of this SWAYAM, that is called registration. Now how you can register in SWAYAM. Respected participants, you have to remember two things in SWAYAM. That first of all, you have to register in SWAYAM. That is sign in. You just go to this option sign in. Once you go to the sign in option, you will get three options. Number one is called Microsoft account, number two is Google account and Facebook account. Now I know that everyone is nowadays having Facebook and Google account. So you can directly log in with your existing Facebook account or with your Google account, or even if you have Microsoft account, then you can use for this login to the SWAYAM platform. Login in the SWAYAM does not mean that you have enrolled for a course. Login in the SWAYAM means that you have logged into the SWAYAM platform now, and from here you will enter to the course. That means login does not allow you that you have registered for a particular course. It only allows you to access the SWAYAM platform. After accessing the SWAYAM platform through this login option, then you have to go to the option called enrollment in the course. Where you will enroll, you go to this all courses option after sign in, and then you will show you these two options, upcoming courses and the present courses. So you go to any of the upcoming courses and you enroll yourself. Suppose this is the upcoming courses I will show you. Just click this upcoming courses, CEC. Once you click it, then see you can join these courses directly. Once you join, then they will ask you for the different information. So it's very easy. You just go and explore yourself. You will get a better experience than what I am showing right now. So this was all about SWAYAM. Respected participants, again I am repeating, SWAYAM is a platform of e-learning where you not only you can learn here, but you will also get certification. And this is approved by MHRD, This is approved by AICT, this is approved by UGC, this is approved by NEOS, this is approved by all the 9 major bodies of India. So this is the time you have to take, you have to think about this platform under SWAYAM. And I have shown the resources available in the SWAYAM. Very important, this part is very important for us. You can also go for sign-in option. So this was all about SWAYAM, respected participants. Now I will go to the next part, that is called Swayam Prabha. Now, respected participants, you might be thinking that Swayam and Swayam Prabha, there may be some similarity in the name. But, respected participants, there is a difference between Swayam and Swayam Prabha. What was Swayam? Swayam was a platform of e-learning where you not only can learn, but also you will get certification. But the Swayam Prabha is a group of 32 DTH channels. That means it is related with your television set. See, it is written Swayam Prabha is a group of 32 DTH channels, and these DTH channels you will able to access in your television set. If you have DD disk, if you have dish TV, then you can access these MHRD channels at your home, sitting at your television set. Right now, the facility is not available for Tata Sky and Airtel, but in the dish TV and DD disk, this is available. You go and access to these courses. See, this is the Swayam Prabha portal. Swayam Prabha portal, here you will get the information regarding the courses. These are the channel allocations. There are the different channels, 32 channels I have shown. And see, every discipline has its own channel. Channel number 1 is dedicated to humanities. Similarly, channel number 2 is dedicated to philosophy. Similarly, all the subjects from school to the postgraduate level. See, from class, these are the engineering courses you can access from channel number 11. And these are the school students. For higher school students, channel number 19 to 22. If you are from the higher school students, then the students can access these channels. So there are lots of 32 channels. Under these channels, you can enjoy the different videos. And I will show you another thing that is called archive videos option. What is archive videos option? Here you will get the information. Suppose what are the current courses are going on in the television, in the Swayam platform now. So you go to this option C, in the English language, this courses is going live now. And see, if you see, you will also get the timing when this course will be repeated. Each course is telecasted 4 hours. 4 hours, it is repeated 5 times in a day. তার মানে 4 ঘন্টার কারণে কোর্সটো চলি থাকে আর ওইটো 5 times repeat করা যায়. So in this way you can access this according to your requirement. Then similarly, I was talking about the current courses. Now I will show you the upcoming courses. What are the upcoming courses that is going to be telecasted in Swayam platform? And similarly, there are the archive courses. Archive courses means those courses which are already been telecasted. Now these videos, the archive videos, you can enjoy from this portal now. So I think it is clear that Swayam is a platform of e-learning and Swayam Prabha is a platform of 32 DTH channels. And see, there is an option called frequently asked questions. If you have any doubt or if you want to know more about Swayam Prabha, then you go to this option called frequently asked questions. Then definitely most of the answers are already given here. Whether Swayam and Swayam Prabha is same, no. How it is different from Swayam Prabha, this will be shown here. Sir, Singh sir, please mute your mic, sir. Okay. So in this way, you can get the information regarding the Swayam Prabha. And the important thing is that there is a mobile application of Swayam Prabha, and also there is a mobile application of Swayam. I just forgot to show you in the earlier part, but there is a mobile application in Swayam. You can go and you can download this mobile application for your mobile phone. This is the mobile application, or you can also download this from your Play Store in your mobile phone. Now next part I will move to my presentation, that is called NDL. That means it is National Digital Library of India, and it is the now biggest digital library of India, where entire digital libraries of India are providing their services into the single platform. Now here you will get lots of resources like ebooks, then journals, then different question papers, and different learning materials you can access it. And the important thing is that you can also customize your language from here. You can see if you want to change your language into Assamese, then the entire platform you see it has been changed to Ohomia, Anukhondan, Bhakha. তেনেকুৱা মানে গোটেইখিনি প্লেটফৰ্মটো চেঞ্জ হৈ যায়। And see, there is an option called login option. Now, before login, remember, respected participants, you have to register in the National Digital Library first. You just first time you go to this option, register. Once you register, they will ask certain details. It will hardly take 20 to 30 seconds. You just fill up it, and then a activation link will be sent to your registered mail. When you click the activation link in your registered mail, then your account will be activated, and then after that you start login with this account. The major benefit of login is that you will able to access more resources than what you can access without login. মানে without login আপোনালোকে access কৰিব পাৰিব, কিন্তু কিছুমান resource বিলাক you cannot download in that condition. So login is very important. And the thing I want to share is that if you are an institution, suppose Furkating College, then try to appoint a nodal officer. I think already maybe appointed, or if not, then please kindly appoint a nodal officer in your institute. What the nodal officer will do, he will create the he will create the NDL account for the faculty members and students. He will collect the different informations of the faculties and students, and then he will send to the NDL. And NDL will give a institutional members to all these members. If you are from school education, then you go to this option. If you are a science education, then you go to this option. Suppose I want to show from the school education. See, JEE preparation materials is available. Books from CBSE, NCERT, and other state boards are also available. Similarly, if you are from science background, then you go to this option. Like common subjects, agriculture, atmospheric science. So you choose and you go one by one according to your requirement. Then you will get the different learning materials from this platform. So this was all about NDL, and once you explore more, you will get more access to these facilities. And this is also the Ministry of Human Resource Development project, and it is maintained by IIT Kharagpur, and even IIT Guwahati is a part of it now. They are the nodal sub-center of this project. So you can go there. There are different learning materials nowadays available, and this is one of the good platform. And during this COVID situation, they have also specialized their services. So you can access this according to your requirement. Now I will show you another project called EPG Pathshala. Now EPG Pathshala is also a e-learning platform here. Now you can go and you can access different learning materials under EPG Pathshala. You go to this option Students Corner and you choose your subject. Suppose you are from education. Then under education, you just select your requirement. Suppose ancient Indian philosophies. Then an overview or time management. Suppose you want to access some information on time management. See, the e-text is available. E-text means the PDF file prepared by the experts on the learning materials on this topic. And then learn more. This is, you can also learn. Right now the video is not available. I'll show and try to play one video. Just suppose economics. I'm taking the subject economics. Then this topic, proposition and logic. And see, this video is now available under self-learning mode. Just go and play this video. So in this way, there are lots of different disciplines. According to your requirement, you go to any of the option, whatever you required, and you access this learning materials. And in this COVID situation, this is very important. So this was all about EPG Pathshala. Then I will move to Sodhganga. Sodhganga, as already Professor Sanjay Kumar Singh sir has told about this project. See, this is the reservoir of thesis and dissertations, and the PhD thesis which are available, which are provided by the Universities of India. All the PhD theses you can access through this platform of Sodhganga. See, if you want to talk about universities from Assam, then Assam Don Bosco University is there, Guwahati University is there, Assam Downtown University is there, Dibrugarh University is there, Assam University is there. All the theses you can access from this platform. Just you go to this platform, Sadhganga, and you will able to access the thesis, full text thesis, not the only details. Or you'll get the entire full text thesis, and you can use according to your learning purpose. So this was all about Sadhganga, and this is also a project of InflipNet under MHRD. So I will move to the next part of my presentation, that is called Enlist. And Enlist is very important for a college because we students or we faculty members have to use these Enlist facilities where there is a provision of accessing 6,000 plus e-journal and 31 lakhs 35,000 ebooks. We can't imagine the figure. 31 lakhs ebooks are available in the Enlist platform, and most of these ebooks are from the reputed publishers of the world. Now what the faculty members and what the students have to do to access this Enlist, they need to have an account, Enlist account. Who will create the account for them? Their library staff, their librarian, or any member of the college who is handling the Enlist facility of your concerned college. Just you go and request him to create an Enlist account. He will definitely help you. He will ask for your name, he will ask for your email ID, and then your account will be created and email will be generated and it will be sent to your registered mail, whatever you have submitted during the time of to your concerned library staff. Now you have to activate your account from your email ID. Just you activate your account and then you come to this Enlist page. Activation is important. First time you have to activate your account. After activating your account, you come to this page Enlist and you go to this option called login. Once you go to this option login, then you will be asked to give your username and password. So username is your email ID and password, which password has already been given by you, which is already in your mail now. See, you will get this platform after login now. In the one side, you will get the list of e-journals and one side you will get the list of publishers of ebook. Both side publishers details are available. Now you can access any of this platform according to your requirement. Suppose I will show a book on thermodynamics. See the topic on thermodynamics, if you access, then the entire topic of thermodynamics, entire books which are available with thermodynamics, you can access it. Just you click any of this topic, then you will get this option and then you click to view. And the three things you have to remember while accessing your Enlist account. The three things are that you can read the entire book online first. Then you can download this book. And also you can download the PDF chapter. That means only one chapter I required on that particular book. I will not require to download the entire book. Then you go to this option, download PDF chapter wise. That means chapter wise you can download this book. Now for this Enlist, we have made a special video in Assamese language. You can go to our official YouTube channel, ICT Cell ACLA. I am repeating that you go to the official channel called ICT Cell ACLA, and you will get how to use your Enlist. It is a 14 minutes video. You can use it and you will definitely learn more. So this was all about Enlist. Now some of the things I want to show you in Enlist is that you can go to this option called frequently asked questions also. If you have any doubt regarding Enlist, then you go to this option and you clear your doubt from here. There are predefined answers are already been set here. You go and access one by one. And the important part is the license and fair use. Although we are the subscribing members of Enlist, but there are some license agreement. A license agreement of that means what we have to do and what the user should not have to do. That means you can use it for your academic purpose, but you should not use it for any commercial purpose. You go and you try to read this agreement before using the Enlist facility. And there is a penalty if you are violating the rules, then your account may be closed, or even if your crime is too serious, then the entire institution may be in problem. So before going to this, users must be aware about this license agreement. And see, there is an option called members, and you see the college status. These are the colleges which are now subscribing Enlist in India. And if you want to see state-wise list, Just you go and you see beneficiary 129 colleges. Then you will get the names. In Assam, see 129 colleges are right now active. I don't want to figure out any of the colleges. Just my intention is to make you aware. So this was all about Enlist facility. Respected participants, Enlist is a college component of East Sindhu. Remember, East Sindhu, it is a college component. Enlist is a college component of East Sindhu, and Enlist is also a facility provided by InfluNet Center. So, respected participants, we have covered Swayam. Swayam is a platform of e-learning with certification. We have covered Swayam Prabha. Swayam Prabha is a group of 32 DTH channel. You can sit at your home in your television set and you can enjoy the different educational videos. Then we have talked about National Digital Library, where you can access different learning materials. We have talked about EPG Parsala, there are different learning materials. We have talked about South Ganga, where you'll get different theses of the universities. We have talked about Enlist, where more than 31 lakhs ebooks and 6,000 plus e-journals are available. So now I will move to the next part, that is open access e-resources. Open access e-resources are the resources which are freely available in internet. You need not need any money for this. You should not have to pay for this. These resources are freely available. Our Professor Sanjay Kumar Singh sir has already shown in his slide different open access e-resources, and this free does not mean that it is of low value. The value of these resources is same with the commercial resources. It is free due to some open licenses. I will show you an example. This is called Directory of Open Access Books. And in this Directory of Open Access Books, all the open access resources books available in different platforms, you will get into a single platform. For example, if you want to access the list of the universities available in India, then one by one it is not possible for a person to go to each website of the university. What the person will do, he will go to the UGC website and he will collect all the name of the university. Similarly, Directory of Open Access Books is also doing the same thing. Gayatri ma'am, please mute your mic.
Yes, okay.
Similarly, there is a Directory of Open Access Journal. The Directory of Open Access Journals also works on the same philosophy. The world open access journals available in the different platforms you can access from a single platform. This is called directory. This is just a list. It will help you. It will guide you. What are the open access journals available in the world? You can also browse according to the different subjects. Another part I will show you, another website called Project Gutenberg. Now Project Gutenberg is also a very important platform to download the ebooks. You will get lots of ebooks here, and one of the biggest project you can say, you can go and explore it. Similarly, there is a website called Internet Archive. You can go to this website and you can access different ebooks. So again, I want to share some, this was all about open access e-resources. Some of the websites I will share you, because we are in higher education, we have to help our school education also. So NCERT, you go to the option called NCERT and you can download the NCERT books directly from here. This message should be communicated to the school academicians so that this may be important for them also. And you can download this NCERT different e-resources from this platform. Or also you can download the NCERT books from the Swayam platform. Then there is an important platform called Diksha. And you can also download this Diksha app in your mobile. It is also very important. Even Government of Assam is giving important this project, Diksha app. So this is also important for school education. So respected participants, I hope I've tried my best to cover these topics. I'm not too much expert on these areas, but just I'm sharing my experience, and now we will discuss and the season is over. Thank you, and I just stop sharing my screen. Gayatri ma'am. Over to Gayatri ma'am. Just unmute yourself. Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Dr. Birendra Pal, for your valuable space. And now I hand over to Dr. Birendra Pal for continuing today's webinar.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. Respected participants, first of all, if you have any queries, if you have any confusions, or if you have any doubts, then please kindly post your comment in the chat box in the Zoom application. Second thing, you can also ask your question directly by raising your hand. There is an option in the Zoom application. You can raise your hand directly. We will unmute you and you can ask your question directly. আপোনালোকৰ যদি কিবা প্ৰশ্ন থাকে আপোনালোকে নিজকে জুম এপ্লিকেশ্যনত গৈ পেলাই আপোনালোকে নিজকে আনমিউট হেৰি কৰি লওক, ৰেজ হেণ্ড কৰক। You can also write in the chat box. We will pick up your question and we will try to give the answers. If you are not asking, I will go with you. Sir, just unmute yourself. Singh sir, unmute yourself.
Yes, yes. Now it is. Yes, now it is open to all of you to discuss, or you may ask question, or you may just share your views also, or if you want any clarification, whatever you have presented, both of us. So you can discuss here. We are having 4 or 5 minutes. You can discuss within that, and then only it will be lively discussion. It is a webinar. Webinar should not be. It is a substitute of a seminar. As I earlier told you that this lockdown has taught us many things. So this is one of the new thing webinar we have learned from this. So without discussion, this cannot be complete one. So there should not be any one-way traffic. There should be both-way traffic in the seminar as well as in webinar. So I expect that whatever anybody wants to discuss or share or ask questions, it is free to all of you. Then only it will be beneficial. Otherwise, what I have spoken, Bender has spoken, it will be meaningless again. And whatever we have given you, just you try it later on. What Bender has shown you, just try to later on how whether it is coming or not, or that is going to be useful for you or not. So now it is open. I think Bender will take care.
Yes, sir, there is a question. Sir, enlist is free of course. Sir, kindly give the answer. Enlist.
Yeah. See, prior to 2018, up to 2017, it was completely free of cost. And during that time, we have seen that about 200 plus users were there. But the existing government, they have some policy. So what they have done, they have just withdrawn the free. Actually, it was not free. We are getting free of cost. Somebody was paying for us. The Ministry of Donor, Government of Ministry of Donor Northeast India, they were paying that amount to the UGC and the publishing houses, those who were member of this. So that was the scenario, but it was not free of cost. So when you break up the price, it was 5,000 as a registration fees, and then about 35,000, total it is around 41,000, something like that. So you have to pay, but you are not paying now entire amount. You are paying only the registration fee, and that is from after 1st of April 2018 onwards. Prior to that, it was completely free. Okay, and even though in 5,000 rupees you are getting 6,000, 7,000 journals, around 10,000 journals also, you can say that, and then 31 lakh, 35,000 plus books, which is very important. Just one example I can cite is nobody. Many of you, I cannot use the term nobody. Many of you might not have seen the 5 paisa coin. 5 paisa coin কোনো দেখা নাই আজিকালি, বহুত দেখাই নাই। যদি মিউজিয়ামত যাও তেতিয়া আমি দেখা পাম। So that 5 paisa coin is not available. But in the e-resources, when we talk, maybe knowing about, you go to the enlist program, we will find out e-library is a publishing house. So their books are in lakhs, in numbers, more than lakhs. So when there was just they have approached lakh or around lakh, that time they have published one statistics, and that during that time, 5, 6, 7 years back, that time its cost was, average cost of a book was only 5 paisa. 5 paisa একটা কিতাব আমি পঢ়িব পাৰিছিল। মই মনত আছে, in my childhood, I used to become a member of small libraries in the shops in the market, and we were paying 10 paisa or 15 paisa, 20 paisa, and that book journal, this comics were given to us. We are reading the comics, and next day we are turning the comics. That was a type of library also they are providing the society in the markets. I was staying in a Bamni Medan area, Nivot area, Bamni Medan side. So there I was using myself. So that type of things, only 5 paisa, how is it possible to get? Now we have not seen the domination. Like that, the most important, the Springer books, cost around 1 rupee, I don't exactly remember the price, 1 rupee, 45 paisa or 35 paisa, something like that. Whereas the price, actual price of particular book, average book, when you go to the market, 200 টাকার তলত কোনো কিতাব না পায়। But even though we are utilizing in the e-resource mode, that is one of the very, very important aspect of this e-resources. So e-resources enlist program is not free. You have to pay 5,000 rupees along with the 18% GST as issued by the government of India in the form of GST. So whatever the amount comes annually, you just registered it, and now they have changed the platform of the this enlist program. It looks beautiful, and at present only 129 users are there. Earlier, before changing it was around 200 users, and it is really useful. I'm not saying all the 31 lakhs books will be useful for you, or all the 6,000 or 7,000 journals will be useful for you. I mean to say, even 1% of the journal, 1% of the books are used. You are using it, you are utilizing it, and that will be very, very useful for your students, and for the academic society, especially the research scholars or those teachers who are engaged in the research. Okay, this is that. And free resources are there. DOAs is there. Many online platforms are there. You can go there. You can download the free resources. That is completely free. Even the Springer, the Blackwell, etc. They are also having the free platform. But in that free platform, you will not get the latest one. Suppose in May 2020, you may not get the May 2020. You will get the May 2019 publication. You will get the December 2019 publication, not the latest one. But latest one, if you want, then you have to pay for that, either in the form of a consortium or in the form of this membership, or you have to purchase the licensed version of that. Then you can download it. That is the thing. Yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Sangeeta Sekia, for your comment, for a valuable speech. And then again, I have seen another question by Dr. Binod Sharma, that is Swayam free? Sir, can I take this question? Is Swayam
Yes.
free?
Yeah.
Yes. See, Swayam is free. You need not have to pay any money. This is free, and you can learn without any means investing any amount. But if you need certification, then there is a small amount you have to pay, maybe 500 to 600, and you have to sit in your examination. That is called proctored examination. For learning purpose, there is no any problem. You can go and you can directly register in Swayam. There is no requirement of any money here. Just for examination certification, it is conducted by National Testing Agency, and in our area, basically in Lahowal College, there is a center of the NTA. So you have to sit in a online examination. So for that, there might be a small amount like 400 to 500 rupees, and you have to pay for the certification. But for learning purpose, there is no need.
Yeah, Binder, one thing also you can tell them,
yes,
that
sir.
On 19th of May that they have given a notification,
yes,
and in that notification 82 UG and 42 PG courses are provided as MOOCs. So you can give the link. This is the website, the CEC website. They can go and they can have it. So you have already shown it.
Okay.
That this letter is available. So that will be very, very useful for the teachers. Or you can share the screen also, the website, etc., so that they can use it. And really from April, from July, that will start. The huge list they have given. This is a huge list they have given. So if you go through the list, or in which area you are interested, you can go to that area and you can enroll yourself. You can do the courses. Even the teachers or the students can do it. And it is very easy and very simple also, and very useful also. It is the initiative of Government of India, Ministry of MHRD, etc. So you can take the advantage of such type of things. So just on 19th, they have released this program.
Thank you, sir. Sir, again, there is a question that is there any security issue of e-resources?
Yes, pardon?
Is there any security issue of e-resource?
Yeah, if you are misusing it, then there will be certainly security issue. If you are downloading without for business purpose, etc. So don't take it otherwise. I used to cite one example also. So see, same e-resources, whether it is free or whether it is you are purchasing it, when you are downloading it and you are using for your purpose, it's no violation of copyright, no security issue, nothing. If you are giving it this link to the class, you are sharing this link to the class, no issue to that. It is very good. But same thing, if you are a tutor, private tutor, and you are downloading it and then you are giving to your student in the tuition class, then it is gross violation again. Same thing when you are giving it in your school, college classroom, then there is no violation. But same thing when you are giving to a private tuition, then it is a violation of that. That is very, very important thing in such type of electronic resources. So those who are private tutor, they should not misuse it. And you are getting free of cost. That's why I have told you during my presentation that e-Gyan course, it is a portal of this IGNO site, IGNO courses. So all sorts of materials, study materials were available, but now it is not easily even downloaded. Earlier it was very easy to download it. It was noticed, it was seen that many tutors were downloading it and sharing it to their students, selling it to the market, etc. Like that type of things. When sharing with the students in the tuition classes, that means you are not teaching free. You are taking some money from the student. Okay, that you are making revenue from that. That is why it is said that it is violation, etc. Otherwise, if you are using for academic purpose, there is no violation of this. No security reasons are there. But if you are misusing it, then there are security reasons are there. Yes.
Thank you, sir. Then Preeti Shikha Datta, she is asking, sir, is nursing institute also use all of these resources? Yes, it is possible.
Yes.
Nursing. So again, there is a question from Swayam, Swapnali.
Yeah.
If a person gets a Swayam certificate, then he or she apply for a regular higher education course or not?
I don't have any idea for that again. But they are giving mostly the additional courses also. They are not giving, I think, that BA, BSc, BCom degree like that, I think. But am I correct or not?
Yes, sir. Right now, sir, they are providing the small components.
Yeah, a small component and one area diploma or certificate like that type of things are there, or value-added courses are there, or that what you can say, instead of orientation program, refresher course, that 15 days program, that type of programs, I think they are conducting it. So I don't have any information till at this moment that whether after getting the degree you can go for higher education or not. But in distance mode of education you can go. In distance mode of education there are lots of platforms are there. Maybe IGNOU, maybe KK Handicap States Open University, maybe Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose University, or any XYZ distance mode of education, even Dibrugarh University, they are having distance education cell. So from there, if they get any degree, they can pursue the higher education.
Okay, thank you, sir. Again, Sima Jyoti, she is asking that I wanted to know whether I can register in Enlist of on. Shall I give the answer, sir?
Yeah, they can give.
Enlist, yes. Enlist, you cannot register directly. You have to contact first of all your librarian or library staff. Then only he will give you the Enlist membership. He will ask for your name, email ID, and then instantly he will create your account. Then an email will be generated to your email ID. That is enough. You have to contact your library staff for this. So I hope the entire question we have answered. If you have any questions, then you can also post in our group. The group is also open. And you can ask your question here also. Now also one or two comment you want to take, and we will select one or two participants. If you don't come, then we will ask you to come. Please kindly give your feedback and give your kind remarks regarding this program. If anyone want to speak, please kindly raise your hand, or you can also raise now your hand physically also. I will try to see. আপোনালোকে এনে হাতটো দাঙিলে মই চেষ্টা কৰিম. I have seen.
I want to know one thing from the resource person. I want to know one thing from the resource person.
Yes, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Am I audible to you?
Yes.
Actually, these online resources are actually not so much popular among all the sections of students. Only a small percentage of students make use of these resources. How these online resources can be popular among the students? How we can make these resources popular? Because most of the students are not aware of these resources. So we will suggest some way to make these resources popular among the students.
Thank you, sir. Please continue.
Okay, sir, listen, it is very important. You are true in this regard, because my experience is also that in many institutions or many places the students are not knowing, or it is not popular. In my speech just 2 minutes back also I have told that even 1% is usable, but to find out which percentage is usable, 1%, 2%, whatever it is, which one is important. So in this regard, in this semester and grading system or semester system, as you know that you have to give assignments to the students. You have to give they have to take part in debate or something, quiz like things, something like that. Then they have to appear in the unit test like things, examination, etc. Okay, when you are talking about assignments, etc., or project, etc., then what the teacher has to do? Teacher has to give assignment in such a way that that assignment cannot be easily available in the textbook prescribed in your syllabus. If you are giving the assignments or teaching everything from the textbook, which is available there, then it is easier for the student, and then there will be no use. So teach it from the textbook, but side by side you tell the student that the reference, there are many reference books available in the web resources or electronic resource form. And when you give the assignment, the question, not a single question should be related with the textbook. Topic area should be textbook, but it should be framed in such a way that students are forced to take the help of the e-resources or any other documents. Okay, outside the e-resources also. So in that case, and then it is the duty of the teacher that yes, you go to that particular site, you will get that book. But before the teacher has to prepare himself or herself, People has to know how to use the e-resources. People know what is the importance of the e-resources. So teacher will know about it. Teacher will use before giving to the student, and when they will guide the student, tell the student that yeah, this is the question I am giving you, and this question you will get in this resource, in this platform, in this web resources. You go and surf it. Teacher should not tell what is the name of the book. Only the link should be given, and don't copy it directly. If you are copying it directly, that is again a violation of copyright and digital right. So download it, take the printout or read it, then try to write in your own language. Try to write in the own sentence, and then show to the teacher. Then teacher will see it, remark it, and then accordingly the teacher should give the marks in that assignment work. So that is one of the way to motivate the student. And every now and then, at least once in a quarter, 2 times in a semester, or even it is not possible, then 1 time in a semester, you organize quiz among the different classes, and then questions should be asked in such a way that until unless the students take the help of the e-resources, that they are not going to answer the quiz properly. That question and answer should be related to the syllabus again. It should not be outside the syllabus or related to the syllabus, in and around the syllabus. But the answer can be collected from the e-resources, whatever it is available. Because today we are living in the age of literature explosion. We don't know how many literatures are being published throughout the world. N number of literatures are published. In one of the slides I have shown you, 50 books are being published every minute, every minute or every hour, whatever it is. Okay, so that is very important. Earlier, just about 5, 6, 7 years back, it was Library of Congress USA was saying that every hour 1 book is published. When I was a student of library science during 90s, then I have studied that in science and technology, the literatures are doubling in 5 years, 5 to 6 years. In social sciences, it is doubling in 8 to 10 years. Now, nobody can say that whether it is doubling in 5 years or 6 years. You can say every day it may be doubling throughout the world. So literatures are increasing, and side by side, unwanted documents are also increasing. Irrelevant documents are also increasing. Duplicate documents are also increasing. You know, all of you are from the academic society, you know it very well, that since 2010, the UGC has made it mandatory that to become a professor, to become a teacher, become this. You want to become a principal, you want to become a next senior scale, next scale, etc. So you should have some publication of the books, etc. In many cases, we have seen at many places. I'm not taking example of Assam or any other state. I have seen throughout the country, in many places, we have seen the people are taking the shelter of this type of things. They are copying from this way and that way, and they are publishing it. But they don't know what will be the consequences if they caught in the plagiarism. If they are getting detected that they have copied from this source or that source, then they may lose the jobs. And there are many instances. Even the vice chancellor of universities are being, they have lost their jobs by doing such type of thing, publishing the book, take books, you can say that, copying books, only changing the title, etc. That type of things are happening. So the situation, the UGC is right in their way that you do hard labor, you study it, you read it, and there are n number of resources available it, but read it, understand it, then try to incorporate in your daily life and you try to write it. This is the message. So it is up to us. It is the duty of the teachers to help the student and to help motivate the student towards the use of the e-resources. Now see, students are nowadays very fond of using this smartphone. Through the smartphone also they can learn it. In online classes, we have seen that many students are attending the classes in the smartphone. I have in my department, we are conducting the classes, online classes every day. And at distant remote areas, some of the students are staying. They are not getting the signal in their home. They are coming out in the paddy field, near the paddy fields, and they are attending the classes sitting over there for 1 hour class. So that, but motivation is important. Until and unless you motivate the student, your student is going to motivate you. Means everybody's student is going to be motivated. And what assignment should be given in such a way, then certainly it will be useful or not. But again, everything has got advantage and disadvantage. So everything available in the e-resources or this, you have to depend upon the source. What is the authentic source? From where you are downloading it? From where? Whether it is a renowned publishing house or not, renowned from or not. Something you can download from this portal, etc. And if it is not renowned one, you may get wrong information also. So that type of things are happening nowadays. And there are some fake websites are also there who are cheating the people in different ways. So it is the whole responsibility is up to us to motivate our students for the use of e-resources.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I hope sir has answered the question. I want to unmute Seema Jyoti ma'am with your kind permission. If you want to share your experience.
Yeah. Yes, thank you, Singh sir and Paul sir. It has been a very fruitful lesson, although we are into teaching by different resources. But to be very honest, I have been in teaching job for last 20 years and I have really not known about all these resources in a very systematic way. So I appreciate your effort for conducting this webinar. Thank you to For Cutting College. Sir, it's a very silly question, but I really wanted to know. I have a very small kid, and about the different resources I have been using with my students, but I am finding it very difficult to teach my own kid who is of 8 years old. So, sir, I really wanted to know whether these e-resources I will also get for the smaller kids also, like of class 2, 3.
Yeah, you see, charity begins from home. You should know. We should know. Everybody should know this type of things. So start from our home first, then we can go. So this plagiarism, whatever I have told you, that also begins from home itself. But I'm not going to that part only, as you have asked this question. So see, one of my slides, I have given one link for the kids also. So information related to kids. Yeah, and there are many public libraries in the world. Even in India, also there are many good public libraries. They are having children's section. Okay, so in the children's section, lots of informations are available. In Assam also, we are having one children library, but they are not automated. They are not doing such type of things. But if you take the example of South India or other in Chennai, also there is a big like public library. One entire floor is for a children's section. So certainly they are having some e-resource material, etc. So you can take the help of. You can go to the Library of Congress site. You can go to the British Library site. You can go to the National Library site. You can go to the Public Library of Chennai, etc. Certainly, will get information related to the children. So in children library, what are the documents? The documents are related to the story books, the Panchatantra tales, Jataka tales, and any informative in Assamese we call Buri Airi Kotha or something like that. Documents will get such type of things. All are informative. So we have to teach our small school-going children or this about the use of the library from toddlers' point of view only. That these are the documents, these are the pictures. From pictorial point of view, you can give the information. Then you can go slowly from one stage to another stage, and then give them copying comics, educational information, sharing of that, just like the Panchatantra or the Jataka tales, like type of things. Certainly they will motivate it. See how their children are very fond of the smartphone. They are seeing some videos, etc. They are seeing some pictures, etc. They are very fond of that. Like that, you can motivate the students that these are your children, etc. That these are the things. If you are utilizing it, that will be really useful. And once in the childhood, the children is interested towards the use of the library, interested towards the use of the available resources. Certainly, you will face no problem in the life later on, and they will. You do not tell your children that why don't you are reading, why don't you using this. But again, everything has good and bad impact, etc. So you have to keep eyes on your children, so that that children should not go with the other negative side of this e-resource, that platform, online platform, etc. And there are certain antisocial elements in the society also. They are providing information in the web resources also. So you have to be careful from that. Otherwise, it is very, very useful for the good purpose. And there are many more things. You just go to the other, as I mentioned, National Library or Library of Congress. Certainly, you will be benefited.
Thank
I
you,
think
sir. Thank
that
you.
will solve your problem.
So thank you. I want to just take a very small comment. I want to go to Dr. Devasis. Sir, please kindly, can you give your views?
Yeah, what is this?
Sir, just a second. Unmute yourself, please, sir. Dr. Devasis, sir. Yes, sir. Now you are audible, sir.
Okay. Now, I didn't have any question as such.
No voice. Voice is not coming.
Coming, sir.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I didn't have any question as such, but it was quite an enriching session. And as my former colleague has said, that we have been using some resources these days, but still it was quite an systematic presentation. I just want to have your email ID, sir. That's what I wanted to tell you.
Okay.
My Brinder.
Both of you, sir.
अच्छा Brinder को share कर दो, share कर दो.
SKS.
मेरा last slide share कर दो.
ठीक है सर. सर SKSGU1 था ना सर?
SKSGU1@gmail.com.
@gmail.com. Yes, already I have typed into chat book.
Yeah.
You can find it directly.
SKSGU1@gmail.com. तुम्हारा भी share कर दो.
Already I have shared.
SKSGU1@gmail.com. Yes.
SKSGU1@gmail.com.
Yes.
And what about yours, sir?
I have already given.
Yeah. Through this platform, one thing let me also tell you, if you are just listen kindly. Yes. Through this platform, all the teaching fraternity teachers who are sitting over here. So for your information, if you're writing any paper, any article, if you want to test it, whether how much similarity it is, how much it is plagiarized, if you are writing, if you want to do so, I will certainly help you, and you will send the paper to my email and have my phone number also. So, and just give me a SMS that you have sent one paper, and let me check the similarity report. Immediately I shall check it and send it back to you. And sometimes if I'm out of station or somewhere, then it may take 1 or 2 days. But if I forget, if you are not getting anything within 2 days, then again you send me the message, or you can make me a call also. Certainly will get it. The Saturday, how much percentage of paper is there.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir. It's so nice.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, Devasi, sir.
Thank you.
And we could not take more questions now because we have paucity of time. So I would like to move directly to Gayatri Borua. Please unmute yourself, Gayatri Borua. Yes.
Now we come to vote of thanks. I hope to all participants are benefited from the webinar. I would like to thank Dr. Sanjay Kumar Singh sir for his online-based informative speech. We are grateful to you. I would like to thank Dr. P.K. Deka sir for his speech and his cooperation to organize the webinar. I would like to thank our principal sir for his cooperation. I am inspired by the event and I am thankful to all participants. I would like to thank Sandan Bortamuli and Raju Khinath for technical support and for their cooperation. The webinar is concluded. Now one announcement have to I take over to Bender.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam. Actually, it's a great honor that this is the college we are getting the highest participant. 95 has crossed this time. Right now, even 81 is there present, but 95 we have got. Registration was more than I think 160, but we could not give everyone. So now 95, this is the highest college we can say after Koliabar College. And this is a great moment for us that Forgotten College, they have really organized in a better way. So my special thanks first of all goes to Gayatri Borua, because it's the madam who is trying her hard, and she has contacted last 10 days before to us. Sir, we have to organize this program in our college. And I also like to thank the Honorable Principal Sir of Forgotten College, Dr. Upurbo Saikia Sir, without whose support, without whose cooperations, this program could not have been success. And really, sir, it's a great honor for Assam College Librarians Association to be a part with Forgotten College. And in future also, our cooperation will be there, and we will try to cooperate in future with different activities that will be covered with the academic things. So my special thanks to Professor Sanjay Kumar Singh sir, without whose cooperation, without whose work, without whose guidance, CL is nothing, I can say. So sir is really very much giving good support to us in every program. Sir is devoting his time. We know that sir is very much busy with his work because he has lots of these days he has lots of time scheduled for different conferences and webinars. So in spite of all this, sir is giving his time and he is sharing his ideas, expertise with us. Sir, very much thankful to you. I also would like to thank the Honorable General Secretary of Assam College Librarians Association, Dr. P.K. Deka. Special thanks to him because he is the person who has planned this program for the colleges of Assam. He was thinking day and night, and he had just immediately discussed with Professor Sanjay Singh sir and me, and then we have made this program into a reality. And today is the number 8 program, I think, in Assam we are conducting in the college. So this is a proud moment for us. And yesterday night also he was talking to me at night. I think 3 o'clock he has called me about the program, whether we can do successfully or not. So every time he used to think about this. So a special thanks to Dr. P.K. Deka. Thanks to all the teaching and non-teaching fraternity of Forgotten College, all the persons involved with Forgotten College. Also special thanks to all the participants, and I have also seen the faces of students because students are main motive. So special thanks to the students that they have participated here. I have also seen some of the school 1 or 2 teachers here. So a special thanks to them also, because it's a really proud moment that we are working together now in this COVID situation. So entire thing is that we have to work for our academic betterment. And with this, I would like to thank everyone, and this meeting is closed. Thank you very much.
Just 1 minute, I would like to share.
Yes, sir.
Just about 2-3 years back, Madam Gayatri Borua, she has contacted me to visit your college
Yes,
for different activities program like that.
Yes,
but
yes.
I was very sorry and unfortunate that I could not
No,
take
sir.
time. So this time she is fortunate or unfortunate, whatever, we are meeting in the digital mode only. So she has tried several times. I had also tried to give her date, but I could not even. Once I had been to Golaghat, then I thought that fine, I'm going to Golaghat. While returning, I will enter into a college. But that day also could not be materialized. So see, now the COVID has forced us to meet in the digital format. Anyway, I'm very sorry for that. 3 years back, I could not fulfill your wish. Anyway, we are meeting together, and I hope that this will be this is a very interesting program, and in future also we will be meeting like this. And whatever sites etc. you have given, what Bender has shown to you, you can utilize it, and certainly it will be very useful for you. So thank you very much to all of you for giving me the opportunity. Thank you for Cutting College for this.
There is a small announcement. We have shared the feedback form in the WhatsApp group. This feedback form will be available for 2 hours only. After 2 hours, we'll remove this feedback form. Then it is way one should give their feedback because it is necessary related with your certificate. I think yes, ma'am. Gayatri ma'am, are you going to provide the certificate?
Yes. Okay.
So
after 10, I will provide.
Yes, so kindly give your feedback because I have seen lots of persons, more than 120 persons are there, but 95 has participated. So only for 2 hours the feedback form will be there. 2 ঘন্টাৰ কাৰণে ৰাখিম তাৰপিছত আমি গুচাই দিম আৰু আপোনালোকে kindly এই ইনফৰমেশনটো বেলেগৰ লগত শ্বেয়াৰ নকৰিব যে আমি 2 ঘন্টাৰ কাৰণেহে ৰাখিছো ঠিক আছে so thank you very much thank you
thank you so let me leave then thank you very much
so the meeting is end
okay